that's how I think a lot of people feel right now in XRP. I feel like Michael Burry at this point, he was calling for the great financial crisis and, the housing market to collapse for 2 years before it actually happened. And he was way down. Like he had created options against the housing market that banks were willing to sell him because they were like, yeah, that's not going to collapse. Good luck, dude. And he ended up making billions of dollars for his investors while they hated him pretty much the whole time. They thought he was crazy. They thought that, he was going to lose all their money. They had lockup periods. They were trying to pull their money out because all they saw was the money going down. And that's how I think a lot of people feel right now in XRP. Like you've bought into this, you understand the utility, how it's going to be used, all those things, but the price is down significantly from where it was. The sentiment in the market is now at an all-time low, while fundamentals are at an all-time high. It's like, if you're buying the right cryptos right now, the ones that you've done research on, again, talk to your financial advisor, all that stuff, this is an opportunity like we saw in 2001, really. Like after the dot-com bubble blew up, fundamentals were at an all-time high. Amazon was trading at $4 to $6. Imagine buying Amazon in 2001 at $4 to $6 and understanding that, they were just trading at $100 or 96 is I think what their high was before they collapsed all the way down to $4 to $6. Bezos, if you listen to him talk about it, he was like, I'm seeing our share price collapse and fundamentals and the business is doing better than it's ever done. That's how I feel about crypto right now. Like you have institutions leaning in, you have clarity right here on the precipice of being passed, you have real world applications about to go live in the very near future. We'll have permission dexes go live for the XRPL, and that will allow digital identity, credentials, permission domains, all of those, which is what the banks need to be able to operate in permissioned ecosystems, because you have to have certain credentials to be able to even see or participate in whatever capacity in these, on-chain environments. They want siloed permissioned ecosystems and an open decentralized network to be able to participate, pass payments back and forth between one another, audit them, do all the stuff that they need to. And this is the last piece of that puzzle here this Wednesday for that to actually be viable and for them to start actually utilizing XRP in those transactions.